Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and I got a guest with me.
Hi guys, it's Celestial.
And what we're going to do is we wanted to talk to you about something that I basically bullied my wife into doing. We want to play a lot of Time Wizard format. And I knew this card was going to get a lot of use on the channel as soon as we saw him in that proxy pack. So he's going to be like our unofficial, what do you call them? Mascot?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're called mascots.
So what we wanted to do is we wanted to go with the Time Wizard through all of the formats and play sort of a progressive Yu-Gi-Oh! Playlist, I guess. A series, an ongoing series. And it's going to start amazingly because we're going to start all the way back at the beginning of the game. We're going to start in The Legend of Blue Eyes, where this guy basically reigns supreme. Let's put him down so he's no glare. And we're going to come forward in time. And every time a set gets released, we're going to talk about a set. We found a set release order list online. Between looking up the historic ban lists, you can find a lot of that on formatlibrary.com as well, including suggestions for cards that were played in a lot of the decks atop at the time. But you get it. She's supposed to chime in right now instead of staring at me. She's
Sorry,
supposed to
guys.
say, why would we do this?
So why are we doing the progressive time periods?
I am so glad I prompted you to ask. The reason we're going to do that is, number one, bit of a history lesson. Not every duelist who's playing the card game today got to play through the formats I got to play through. Can I answer your question with a quick question?
Yes,
What was your first deck?
Black Wings.
What were some of the cards in your first deck?
I had Gale, Kalute. I also had Gores.
Yeah, because Gores was good then, right?
Yep. And
So that was right around probably Edison format. So Crossroads of Chaos and stuff like that was still pretty new. Your Gales were the regular rares,
yes,
and Kalutes were common.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
You had Armor Master, right?
Yeah.
I think you had Armor Master.
I believe so. I know I had
2,700 points, 7-star, pretty indestructible by battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Armor Master.
So.
So my first decks looked a little something like this. I had Japanese cards. Me and my friends would play this first, and a lot of my cards were the original Japanese stuff. I don't have as many as I used to. Thanks to moving so many times, thanks to selling portions of my collection here and there.
Right. Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm not mad. I'm not upset at all. But this was a lot of what I played, and then I played Legend of Blue Eyes on. So yeah, I got to play Cyberstein real cheap because it was in whatever the second Kaiba deck or something. Same thing with Shrink, Crush card. We got the original arts for things like the Spellbinding Circle and Premature Burial. Didn't originally have the spray painted cross or the 6-pointed star. We had it where the original monster cards would have stats written like this before they would, I think they adopted into having it like the rest of the TCG does.
Oh,
So even the
that's-
layout was different in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that is.
And obviously the top is the attack, the bottom is the defensive values. And this is basically how I learned how to play. We had these, and we had notebooks of translations where we would just write down the set number and everything. We write down what the name was supposed to be and what the effect was.
Oh, that's pretty cool. And,
Yeah, but it took
neat.
a lot of time to learn.
Right,
And, thank goodness it's a fun game, but
right.
I really
No.
wish I had a lot more of them.
Right.
What's up?
Now, with the Japanese art, didn't they have them differently, too, with some of the other cards,
That's what I'm
too?
showing you, yeah.
So.
This is not an original this is an original Premature Burial. When we get to Premature Burial, which is somewhere around Spell or Magic Ruler, I think, we'll get to end up showing what they look like and everything.
Okay, cool.
So that'll be fine. But yeah, it's not considered Lost Art when it's the original Japanese print runs.
No.
Lost Art is an American promotion series that Jump has done with Konami. Maybe it's not Jump, but Konami has done with the official tournament stores, the OTS.
Yes.
When you purchase so much product while they have certain waves of card art going out. So again, anytime I get them, I just kind of gently fold the plastic sleeve a little bit, and I put it straight into a hard case.
Right.
Because, I mean, are they cool to play with? Yeah. Am I going to open them myself? No.
No.
Because usually I already have the card. Now, the other reason we would be doing this, because we gotta circle back. I don't want to make this video too long, you know. Time Wizard formats are starting to take off again. I think the two most well-known are going to be Scapegoat formats and Edison formats. They are crazy fun to play and sometimes crazy expensive. My goal is to be able to, number one, get to share this with you, because you never got to play through some of these things.
No.
So you don't remember that there was a time period where there was no ban list. Yeah, it was a time where literally everything was at 3,
That is cool.
including the Forbidden One.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
So, on the one hand, I want to play that deck. I was definitely priced out back in my childhood.
Yeah.
I could not afford to play 3 copies of all of the Exodia pieces.
Right.
And this is something that's kind of fun, kind of almost makes up for the lack of being able to do that when I was younger. And again, this is something fun for everybody at home. I do know that there's a lot of people out there, and I thought about making this into a Yugi rant. I still might one day. But there's a lot of people who don't like the idea of synchros or Xyz or pendulums or links, and they miss their favorite era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I want you guys to know, and this is for all of you out there. I need you guys to understand this, okay? It's okay. That's why Time Wizard format is so important. Time Wizard is the generic term for all of the formats post that time period. So as long as you and your friends are willing, you guys can stay in those formats and enjoy those duels forever. Like, there's no rule against it. Konami already made the cards. They're ours.
Yeah.
And the best part about playing the format afterward is, well, like the beginning of the game, okay? Legend of Blue Eyes, or even into the first set of releases for the starter decks, because there was like a 3-week discrepancy on that. Blue Eyes was always an ultra rare. Maybe you guys don't want to go find SDK Kaiba, starter deck Kaiba Blue Eyes cards, or find original LOBs, or maybe even use the 25th anniversary reprint of the Legend of Blue Eyes box to go ahead and try to pull for the Blue Eyes. Just get these common ones. Just enjoy it. Play the deck, play the cards the way they were played in the format, in the time period, and just enjoy. They made you the cards. Play with them. Also, and I think Celestial knows this, she knows I've already bought another one of those like 5-lane, 5,000 card collector's boxes.
Yes.
And a word to the collector out there, these Ultra Pro deck boxes that I love so much, and this one you can see has been well loved because these things last darn near forever as long as you take care of them.
Yeah.
They're only like $2 directly from Ultra Pro.
Mm-hmm.
But these fit directly into the box with the 5 lanes without stretching the sides of the cardboard or anything else, which means you can store so many decks. And they come with this little thing right here. You know what you do? You grab yourself a Sharpie, a fine point Sharpie. You write down the format and what the deck is, and you guys can make a whole collection. You guys can make this like a big board game depending on how much money you guys are willing to invest in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make 1 or 2 decks that I plan on keeping from every format. So if you guys ever get froggy and you want to duel me and we're at locals, pick a format. Pick a format. As soon as I've covered it here, I will have a deck. And my only rule is I will go till a ban list release. And whatever it is at the end of the ban list, or pre-ban list, that is what my deck can use. So if you guys are using the formatlibrary.com, they do not have the pre-ban list era as an era. It's the only one they're missing. Otherwise, they literally have everything. So you guys can check that out. So you got anything else to say?
I'll be running a few decks here and there myself, so.
Which is good.
Yeah.
How about combat videos? Are you cool doing those?
I am.
We found a good way to cut the glare, so we know how to do that. But I feel like our viewers would really like to see you stomp me throughout all of time. So do you think you can make that happen for them?
I will definitely try.
All right, as long as you'll give it a
So,
go. So we'll do that. And how often do you want to do that? I'm saying every set we build the decks, or at least upgrade them.
yes, I would say, yeah.
All right. Real quick, because this is a big thing on my channel. 3 times builds. So if we're starting from the beginning of history, I feel like, well, at least Yu-Gi-Oh! History, I feel like 3 times decks would have been a thing back then. And I feel like we should build them for the time period and keep this fully time wizard. What do you say?
I say yes.
Okay.
I would have.
Would you play against those ones as well?
I would play against those. Because
Okay.
then that way I can build my own 3 times build decks and just
Well,
kind of.
you can build your own if you're willing to pay for the cards.
I know.
I'm willing to buy you most of the cards that you want, but when it comes to 3 times structure builds, you're going to have to understand there's usually only like 1 or 2 ways to really play it, with a
Right.
little bit of variation back then. And, I mean, honestly, your build's probably just going to be my build.
That's true. Yes.
So we'll just keep it to 1 build, but you'll play whatever your main build is during that against those to show whether or not the budget could stand up to a player who had the unlimited bankroll.
I will agree. Yes.
Okay.
So,
We're going to do deck profiles. We're going to do set reviews. Anytime something would be released, anytime a ban list would be released, we're going to do that in order. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this. It's going to have its own dedicated playlist. You're going to look for the Time Wizard Progressive playlist. And I think that's all I've got for you guys today. Tomorrow? You want to do that? Friday?
yeah.
Friday we'll talk about Legend of Blue Eyes.
Yeah, we can
We'll pull out the tablet. We'll do the stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Friday, tomorrow, guys, we will pull out the tablet. We will talk about the stuff. Of course, we're filming this ahead of time, so it's not actually Friday, but it's darn close in reality, though, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of. So there's that. Do you have anything else for them?
Just follow along with the videos if there's something that you guys like and enjoy. Subscribe to the channel.
Oh,
all
yes,
that.
yes, important. Like, comment, sub. Do the things, guys. Do the things. Affect the algorithm. Make us popular. Super popular. Or don't. It's fine. We're doing this because it's fun. And hopefully because you guys want to enjoy seeing that. Additionally, guys, go out. Enjoy your day. Try to make the best of it. Do that thing you've been putting off for you. You deserve it. Go do the thing. Like Julie. Do the thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, we do.
All right.
So
That's all, guys. You have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.
later.